Microsoft has been selling computers under the Surface brand for years, but it gained a large following for its Windows operating system and Office, which is now 365 suite. Whether you've already owned a Surface device or are thinking about getting one, the current lineup can be rather confusing due to the use of several terms that sound similar. For instance, the term Pro no longer refers to a high-end creative laptop, but rather to one of the first and most popular Surface devices, a detachable Windows tablet. Microsoft constantly rolls out new Surfaces with dynamic features. I'll be talking about the current Surface devices so you can select the one that best suits your needs. Although Windows is more flexible than most people realize, it's typically thought of as an operating system for laptop and desktop computers. Microsoft designed a Surface tablet to demonstrate how Windows can run touchscreen devices without built-in keyboards, and has done well in many situations. As maybe the best Windows tablet, the flagship Surface Pro has won several Editor's Choice Awards. The Surface Pro is simply a stylish 13-inch touchscreen tablet that can be used either way, or with an optional detachable keyboard that could fold to protect the screen and could be used as a keyboard cover. The built-in kickstand with fully adjustable hinge is a distinguishing physical feature of the tablet. The screen can be rotated 165 degrees, from standing at attention to almost flat. Additionally, the Surface Pro is compatible with the Slim Pen 2, an extra pen that was just improved. As the most current model, we can go right to the point and suggest a 2024 Surface Pro if you'd like the detachable design and don't care about the details. If you're unsure, though, there's a lot to learn. Things have become more complicated recently, especially with the arrival of processors built on the ARM rather than the more well-known 86-bit architecture. Windows works well on the fast and affordable Snapdragon X CPU. The new tablet has an excellent optional OLED display, faster Wi-Fi 7 compatibility, and longer lasting battery life than before. Microsoft also has a Surface Go series, which provides most of the feature of the Surface Pro in a more compact, less expensive form factor for those who don't want quite as much raw power. The last mainstream model to be introduced in 2021, the Surface Go 3 is among the best low-cost Windows tablets on the market, but its smaller screen and weaker Intel CPU makes it more appropriate for those who value portability and financial savings over a reliable laptop replacement. Although Microsoft no longer features the Surface Go 3 on its website, there's still some stock available. Microsoft's next little tablet, the Surface Go 4, which launched last year, took a surprising turn. It was created as an everyday device for offices, mobile workers, and the educational sector, and is only available through professional sales channels. According to Microsoft, the Surface Go 3 chip is not as powerful as the new low-power Intel N200 CPU, and the higher-end devices include an enhanced UFS storage solution. When purchased separately, the Surface Go 4 starts at $600 without a keyboard. It has been about a year since the release of the last ARM-based model and other Surface Go improvements. A Snapdragon CPU may be included in a future version, but there hasn't been any information on the release of any new Go devices. Even while the Surface Pro tablet might be able to perform all tasks that a laptop can, not everyone needs a laptop replacement. Microsoft therefore made the decision a few years ago to expand the Surface line to include typical clamshell hinge laptops. Although the 6th generation 2024 Surface laptop is also a part of the Qualcomm Snapdragon revolution, the prior Surface Laptop 5 was powered by Intel. Except for its new AI-ready silicone, the most recent Surface laptop performs well in the same area as its previous generations. It combines aspects of the laptop and Windows tablet experience, including a haptic touchpad, a full keyboard for comfortable typing, and increased connectivity. The 2024 Surface laptop, like the new Surface Pro, has certain limitations with regard to ARM software compatibility, but other than that, it's a well-designed, typically rapid, durable tablet that comes in a variety of colors and screen sizes, which is 13.5 and 15 inches. The 2024 model is exactly expensive as it costs $1,000. You may want to think about getting the Intel-based Surface Laptop 5 instead of being forced to choose the 2024 Snapdragon version because it's still available. While the latest edition's fast speed and long-lasting battery are excellent, you should double-check your apps before purchasing an ARM-based PC if your workflow requires using non-mainstream software. Similar to the Surface Go tablet, Microsoft reduced some of the greatest features of the Surface Laptop experience into the Surface Laptop Go, which is more affordable but has a smaller 12.4-inch display. We don't think the Microsoft Surface Laptop Go 3, which costed $799, is a fantastic value even though its basic specs have improved from the Go 2. Microsoft provides the Surface Laptop Studio, a flagship Windows 11 laptop targeted for creative workers, at the opposite end of the pricing range. With a haptic touchpad and 120Hz refresh rate display that pulls forward to lay flat on top of the keyboard for pen input, it raises the standard for mobile computing. Even though it's not the most powerful laptop for the price, it's still pretty decent. The latest version of the flagship device, the Microsoft Surface Laptop Studio 2, features an all-new aluminum frame and an AI-enhanced CPU. With optional NVIDIA GeForce RTX 4050 and 4060 improvements from the Intel Iris Xe integrated graphics, it attracts creative professionals. For intensive tasks like 3D rendering, a workstation class NVIDIA RTX 2080 is also available. Starting at $2,000, the Editor's Choice award-winning Surface Laptop Studio 2 is comparable in price to the Apple MacBook Pro 14-inch. However, different kinds with dedicated graphics comes at a hefty cost. The Surface Studio, an all-in-one that launched in 2017 as a stunning, affordable option for professionals, artists, and content makers wanting a huge 28-inch touchscreen, is the only desktop PC in the Surface family. A year after the release of the Surface Studio 2, the Studio 2 Plus arrived in October 2022. As the name suggests, it was more of a half-step upgrade than a full 3.0 release because it concentrated on internal improvements while using the same design. The slim display panel on the Surface Studio is made possible by Microsoft's decision of storing computer components in the base of the device, rather than behind the screen, as is common with other AIOs. Although there are clear similarities to the Apple iMac, the emphasis on touch input is different, as shown in the back hinge. To hold the screen, two metal arms extend from the base. These arms meet at a hinge in the middle, allowing you to utilize the screen either vertically or horizontally. For on-screen or near-screen interaction, Microsoft's Surface Pen and Surface Dial devices are also fully compatible with the desktop. The Surface Studio 2 Plus costs $4,500. While it has improved greatly over the previous model in terms of components, the single configuration, which combines an NVIDIA GeForce RTX 3060 mobile GPU with an 11th gen Intel Core i7-11370H processor, is outdated and poor. The Surface range can be confusing to explore due to the large number of devices across several product categories and thousands of different combinations. Now let's look at a few typical scenarios to connect them with the Surface devices that best fit your requirements. The Surface Laptop Go 3 is a great option for those on a budget or those who are a student because it's lightweight, well designed, and has enough performance without exceeding the budget. Although the extra low price point of the Laptop Go 2 was something we wish the Laptop Go 3 had kept, $800 is still an acceptable starting price. For those on a tight budget who are considering a Microsoft gadget, the little laptop is a better choice since its folding form makes typing far more enjoyable than the Surface Go's snap-on keyboard. The Surface Laptop 5 is perfect for work in general. This laptop is fast, has a nice keyboard, lasts a long time on a single charge, and has no compatibility issues. The variety of color and material options will make it easier for everyone to find a match, and those who have to type all day will appreciate the comfy keyboard and touchpad. Its display quality is excellent, but you're going to be seeking an ordinary USB hub or Microsoft Surface dock due to its limited port options. The Microsoft Surface Laptop Studio 2 is a perfect surface for creative makers. It successfully takes control from the previous generation, outperforming it in several aspects. Along with adding previously lacking features like a USB-A connector, a micro SD card slot, and enhancing its unique pull-forward touchscreen design with better materials, it also boosts its performance with modern hardware and specialized AI processing. If you did enjoy the video, then make sure to subscribe and leave a comment down below what you want to see next.